Hi, it's Germ. Today I'm going to show you how to use text as a background in gel printing. So I've just cut this out of it's a journal article actually. It's not so important what the text is, but I just want a good uh, texture to the background for the card that I'm making. So I put on a very thin coat of a black acrylic paint. Very thin. You can almost see the table underneath. Lightly press down the magazine or this is a journal article, medical journal article, and then pull it right off. Okay, so I'm not worried about people being able to actually read the text underneath. It's just to help give some depth to the piece. So I lightly press the paper that I'm going to use to pull off the text, and this is ultimately going to be the background for the picture that I'm going to add to it. Sometimes it's easier or better to pull the gel from the paper than the paper from the gel. And looks good. Again, I'm not worried about people actually reading this so much because it's not like the point is for them to read about a rare lipid disease. I have a picture that I want to add, and I have other videos of showing how to use inkjet printing and transferring pictures. Sorry about that. Now, next, one thing that I use many times is just a clear matte acrylic, and sometimes it just helps, I think, with the pulling off the inkjet picture. The important thing with the inkjet printer, if you're going to use this, that you make sure that whatever you're printing is only in black, not in gray scale and not in colored pictures. To be a little different this time, I'm adding in some mica powder. It's give it a little bit of color to kind of give her kind of a green tint, and also it adds a little shimmer at the very end. I've added just a little bit of paint to contrast with the image and the mica powder. One thing that I want to do here, though, is I only want it on this paint, only on the actual picture. And so I'm carefully going to take a paper towel, or this is actually just a baby wipe, and remove some of the extra paint from around the edges. That way, some of the text will come through in the final pull, and you'll see the text surrounding the image. Again, I'm using the matte acrylic. This is clear. I'm going to put a thin layer all over the entire picture, the entire gel. Next, I line up the paper that had the text from the first pull, and I press firmly down on it. One thing that I like to do here is I want to make sure it fully dries. And so I'm going to put a book on top so that the weight is evenly distributed. And I'm going to leave it for probably a good 10 minutes or more, because I went to go grab a cup of coffee actually this time. Now I'm carefully going to pull off. You can see the text surrounding the image. Now for this, I was going to ultimately use it. I made a card. We just put another border around it, and just a little tongue-in-cheek humor to say that, let my wife know I only have eyes for you. Have a great day. And if you like this, be sure to subscribe. Thank you.